Welcome to Sports Zone 247, your ultimate source for all things football. Stay up to date with the latest football news. Match highlights, transfer rumors, player updates, and in-depth analysis from top leagues around the world. Our first news is 3 Man Utd deals stall, Liverpool's Guehi issue, Eze to Spurs latest. Manchester United are trying to offload Alejandro Garnacho, Rasmus Højlund, and Jadon Sancho, while Crystal Palace stars Marc Guehi and Eberechi Eze are in talks to join Liverpool and Tottenham respectively. 3 Man Utd deals stall. Manchester United's efforts to offload unwanted players have stalled. Rasmus Højlund is a target for AC Milan, but they prefer Dusan Vlahovic from Juventus. Jadon Sancho's £250,000 a week wages are making a move to Roma complicated. Alejandro Garnacho is a target for Chelsea, but they are struggling to get rid of Christopher Nkunku to Bayern Munich first. Liverpool deal done. Liverpool winger Ben Doak has completed his move to Bournemouth. But only after the Reds were handed a buyback clause. The Premier League champions were not willing to sell Doak unless this was included. New deal. New Tottenham captain Christian Romero has signed a new long-term deal with the club until 2029. The World Cup winner, much admired across Europe, has signed a new contract after being appointed captain by new boss Thomas Frank following Son Heung-min's £19.5 million move to LAFC. Palace in advanced talks for Eze and El Khanis. Crystal Palace could be set to open the door to Eberechi Eze's move to Tottenham. According to Sky in Switzerland, both Tottenham and Palace are in advanced talks to finalize his move to North London. Steve Parish has reportedly given his assurances that he will not stand in Eze's way. Palace have accepted his potential departure, with a replacement having already been identified. It is suggested that Palace are already in advanced talks with Leicester regarding Bilal El Khanis, with a final meeting between the two clubs expected. Newcastle fear Isak anger. Newcastle could face a transfer backlash after the Alexander Isak saga. The Toon Army are desperate to bring in replacements with Paris Saint-Germain's Goncalo Ramos on their wanted list for a new No. 9. That would enable Newcastle to cash in on wantaway striker Isak with Liverpool desperate to land the Sweden international. But there are fears among top agents that if Newcastle are digging in and playing hardball over Isak, then it sets a worrying precedent for future targets. Our last news is Alexander Isak transfer update issued amid Liverpool saga. You have to know the whole picture. Alexander Isak's proposed move to Liverpool failed to get off the ground, and the Swede is in a transfer standoff with current club Newcastle United as the window draws to an end. Sweden boss Jon Dahl Tomasson has warned people not to judge Alexander Isak too quickly and labeled the forward extremely professional. The Newcastle star missed the club's opening match of the season against Aston Villa as he pushes for a move to Liverpool. Isak has trained away from Newcastle's first team after missing the side's pre-season tour of Asia and appears to have indicated he will not feature for the club again. Eddie Howe has left the door open to that possibility despite his charges stance. Liverpool had a £110 million bid quickly turned down earlier in the summer, and are ready to return for the player if offered encouragement from their Premier League rivals. Newcastle had earlier declared Isak not for sale, and reports have suggested they would like to see 2 strikers arrive before even countenancing a deal. Isak has come in for some criticism for his approach in attempting to force a move, and now his international manager Tomasson has spoken out in defense of his charge. The Sweden boss has already seen Victor Gyökeres go on strike to facilitate a transfer this summer and has lent his support to Isak, who may now be fined. Tomasson believes critics should not speak out before knowing the full situation surrounding Isak's decision. He told Fotbollskanalen, "First of all, Alex is an extremely professional player. A fantastic character and personality. I have talked a lot with Alex during this period. Situations like this are quite complex. These are extremely complex environments that the players operate in. I'm sure it will work out in the end, but you have to know the whole picture before you draw conclusions. That's always a good tip. I don't think we know it, the whole picture. I don't know the whole picture either. It's quite normal because there's a lot of politics in a football club. But one thing is for sure, Alex is a great guy and very professional. We should all be very careful about drawing conclusions because we don't know the bigger picture. Tomasson will hope to have Isak available for Sweden's next World Cup qualifying matches against Slovenia and Kosovo as the nation attempts to make the tournament in the United States. Isak's preparation thus far has not been ideal, however. He added, "There is time. He is a professional and I know he has trained. Of course he has not trained with a team and has not played matches. Let's wait and see." Stay tuned for all the latest Liverpool news, Spurs updates, Premier League transfer rumors, and breaking football stories in today's video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Let's stay connected and keep up with the latest from the world of football together.